Hello friends, welcome to day 26 of Project Dial 30. 4 more days until the end. Honestly, I'm proud of myself for keeping this up, but at the same time, looking back on it and reflecting on the time, like my self-development, like physical health, mental health, all of that is getting better. But the work is stagnating. I did this challenge so I could shock my system and get used to working for myself and honestly just getting out of the same routine that I've been in. Because in the beginning I was like, oh, I'm doing the same thing over and over again every single day and I'm expecting a different result. So that can't go on any longer. So then I was like, okay, let me start Project Dial 30. But the one thing that's been lacking this entire time has been my work. The business that I'm trying to start, content, everything is kind of stagnating and I don't have any significant results to show at the end of these 30 days. You know, for some people, results take 2 weeks. Some people it takes a month. Some people it takes 3. Some people it takes years. And I learned that from doing UGC and content last year, right? It took me 4 months to get my first UGC deal after posting content consistently. And honestly, I don't think I want to beat myself up over not getting any clients, not making any money, not really seeing any progress over these last 30 days. I'm more so really just proud of myself for sticking to the challenge and actually like completing it. It is 2 o'clock, so I'm starting my second work block. I worked a little bit in the morning and then I went to the gym, hit shoulders and arms. And for the rest of the day, I have like a list of things that I need to do. This season of my life is going to suck. I'm going to be working tirelessly. I'm going to be probably seeing minimal results, but I'm going to be putting in the work every single day. And I'm like slowly carving out the best version of myself. Obviously, I'm not going to be that guy in 30 days with this challenge, but I just needed a shock to the system to get me to at least start. So I'm going to do some work. We'll see where the day takes me. I realized my personality. I am very confident in myself that I can do anything. Or if there's something that I put my mind to and like commit, I can do anything, right? And for the past 2 months, I've taken that mindset with me, but then with that mindset, the negative side of it is that there are so many things right now that like I feel like I'm missing out on. I feel like I'm missing out on AI, on content, on UGC, and things like that, right? There's like so many different avenues that I could take, but I know that I need to pick one and just stick with it. Because as soon as I pick one and I stick with it, I'm confident that I'll be able to make it work. Future me, I need you to hear this. You keep bouncing around too much. For the entire 30 days of this challenge, I feel like I've been stuck on this one business model and I stuck with it, but I'm realizing that it's fundamentally broken. And before, for other businesses that I would start, I wouldn't even talk to other people before deciding to pivot. So like, how would I know if they are good businesses or not? But this one, I genuinely did the market research. I talked to people and realized that it's just not there. I'm gonna take a little break, go on a walk or some shit, clear the mind. There is no one more stressed than someone in their 20s trying to figure life out, man, like this. But this is what I signed up for. I would rather do this than go back to corporate. Fuck corporate. Been working for a bit, and honestly, this is why real life action is so important when you're like starting anything. The perfect reason why execution and action is far more important than constantly building or getting caught up in your head about hypotheticals. This business model that I started is a perfect example because at the beginning I thought, okay, what is the problem that everyone has right now? Distribution and getting eyes on their product. Why am I qualified to do that? Oh, because I took a startup from 0 to 2,000 signups in 2 weeks, all using organic UGC. Okay, cool. Now, if I replicate that on a bigger scale and I go upstream because that startup couldn't pay me, that should technically work, right? But then it's not until I started talking to more founders, to more people, to more potential clients, to more prospects, that I realized that there's a fundamental flaw in the entire model. The people that we are targeting have growth hires, they have an in-house team. And one step below that are people who are generating a little bit of money, right? I started this thinking it could be a UGC / growth agency where we're managing their entire distribution process to get them more eyes on their product. But then they would be paying us and then they would be paying creators. And founders nowadays are getting smart. They're realizing that, hey, the middleman of a UGC agency, I'm charging marketing agencies like $5,000 to do what? You know, and instead of that, like having an in-house hire where they're fully dedicated to you could be better for some companies. So on top of our retainer, there would be a creator budget. So the companies that are doing this are using people with a lot more experience, and they also have an in-house team that they're bouncing that off of. The people right below that target, they strictly only have the budget to probably pay the creators. Why would they pay a middleman like us? And that is what every single motherfucking startup founder has told me. It's like, we don't have the budget for you. We have other people with better experience, or we have an in-house team doing this, or we can just pay the creators directly and figure it out ourselves. And with AI and all these apps out nowadays, it is genuinely possible to do that. I wouldn't have come to this realization until I actually talked to these people about it. And I know that pivoting, blah, 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 it's hard. You shouldn't do it. You should be stubborn. I would have said the exact same thing too, had I had not talked to all these motherfucking people and figured out there is a fundamental flaw. So now I'm considering productizing the whole thing, systemizing the entire thing, and just selling that. In my opinion, I think that would be better. But I won't know yet until I talk to more people. It's like now, I'm not pivoting to completely different business models. I think at the end of the day, my skills lie in distribution, sales, and marketing. Right now, it's more so about like how to package that into the best possible offer and to find the people that actually need it. But what can I say, man? Like, this is the journey I signed up for. This is what I fucking dreamed of doing as a kid, and I am not going to back down. Like, trying to think of something to talk about for the business makes me feel like a failure because I literally have done nothing in the past 30 days for this business. Well, not nothing. It's like I've just gotten no results, and it's a shitty ass feeling. This challenge has helped me realize that the little actions every single day are going to compound over time until it just hits and clicks. And I just gotta keep working until that day comes. But yeah, day 26. Holy shit. It feels so good to understand that the end point is right there on the horizon. Like, it's right there. I got 4 more days. It's not even the fact that I'm gonna go drink this weekend. It's the fact that I told myself I'd do something and I followed through. I know the challenge isn't over, but I'm gonna succeed. Knowing that this is the last couple of days, it makes me feel very good about myself. And I just gotta keep that momentum going. I gotta keep that confidence going. But yeah, if you watch to the end, I appreciate you as always. Stay blessed. Follow for more.